Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Raven's Escape Crafts. Right. Um, I'm Sue, the host. I need to find a good place to put this so you can see me. Let's see. Over here, better. Sorta. Uh, hold on. I'm trying to find somewhere to stick you where you guys can see me. I don't know. Hi, I'm Sue from Raven's Escape Crafts. This is a new hood that just put up on my Etsy store today. Rocking it out. It's nice and warm. It looks great. It's like a wanderer scarf. So it's perfect for wintertime. It's also good for like a rogue or um I don't know what else you would what's it called? All kind of different D&D stuff, LARPing. It'd be really great for all kind of stuff. So you can pick it up in my Etsy shop. Yeah, I only want to stick you guys down there. I don't really have anything to put you on. I should have thought of this before I went live, huh? Well, it's my first live, so we're working on it. I was hoping to have better lighting somewhere here, but I don't. If I put you down there too far, you can't see me. Hold on. I'll try not to wiggle you around so much. Woo! See if I can put you on a pillow, maybe. Hello? Is that better? Can you see me now? There you go. So, how's everybody doing? How's everything going? I haven't been on in a minute. Um, as you all who follow my channel know, I've had some health problems I've been dealing with and been dealing with like a ton of paperwork and stuff to try to get help for that. And my husband's been off all week for vacation, so he's been um at home, so I haven't been doing a whole lot. I my motivation is like not as good as it should be. Um, but this is a cute hood I finished. I put it up in my shop. I think it's adorable. I love the colors. Like, can you see the colors? This is Karen Smash Cakes, and it's nice and warm. But like I said, this looks like great for like a rogue fighter. It will look great, or you could just wear it as this is an infinity scarf that comes off. I don't want to pull it off right now, but it will look great for. I can't think of the other thing. My husband was just saying like, oh, this is actually really good for Ranger. For Ranger, that's the word. For Ranger outfit, if you do cosplay, LARPing, or something like that, it's a really great hood. But it is All Hallows Eve, so does anybody celebrate? Is anybody excited for Halloween tomorrow? What's everybody up to tonight? I thought this is the day before Halloween. Maybe I'll sit and work on a little bit of a witch hat with you guys. I've been selling the heck out of my witch hats. Anybody wants one, they still have some on my Etsy. Of course, they won't get here by Halloween, but um, I just did a custom order that I shipped to Canada yesterday, 2 days ago. So that is on its way out. I have mailed a whole bunch of oh, yarn barf, yarn barf. All right, let me try to get this hood back so you can actually see me. Um, so let's get this barf out the way. Um, yeah, so like I said, my husband's been on vacation all week. He needed a break. He's a lead tech auto mechanic, and work has just been like super stressful for him lately, and he really needed a break. And he had vacation he had to use up, so he just took the week off just to relax, and then So I made my first wound care appointment yesterday. Let me tell you, I was planning on making a video yesterday. I was hoping to make a video yesterday. Well, I was hoping to make a video on Tuesday, and then um Monday I got a custom order from a girl who, uh, like I said, this girl in Saskatchewan, and I wanted to get her out to her as soon as possible. So I made it and the hat and well, I shouldn't say that. So she wanted a special color. So I went through all my yarns. Of course, I have like a ton of yarn around. Who doesn't? And I went there and I got all kind of um oh I went through my yarn and she wanted like a lavender with yellow stars. Well, mm, I anybody who crochets, I'm like, I'm not doing stars. I mean, I probably the more I thought about it, I'm like, I could probably do star appliques, and then put them on, but um, I've never crocheted just a star. I didn't. Let's okay, okay. Look, between you and me, I didn't really want to. I didn't want to make them. I didn't want to make stars. I might have been able to. I didn't want to. So that being said, I decided not to do that. So I did find a yarn I had though in stock in stash. Wait, hold on. I can show it to you. Hold on. It's this color. I don't know if you can see the speckles in it. So I started with this yarn. This was, and so I showed her the yarn. She really liked the yarn. So I said, "Well, I can make it for you." So I started it, but it said it's a 4-weight. Okay, it told me it was a 4-weight on the package, but it's we all know that's not always what it is. So this is what it looks like. Hold on, let me put my hand behind it. And it's thin and it's very splitty. And it's also like a silkier yarn than what I normally use. I usually use like a value yarn. So when I went to do it, even though I hooked down to get the stitches tighter, it's very floppy. It doesn't have any. My witch hats need to have some form. So and what I ended up doing was just doubling it up and doing that. Oh no, I lost my hand now. Where is it? Um, gotta be here somewhere. I just had it. Anybody who's watching that doesn't actually do like yarn stuff, you won't know, but you'll know. All of you who do this yarn, you know how hard it is sometimes to find the end. Um, Here we go. We're finding it. We're gonna find it. Gotta be around here somewhere. There we doubling back, doubling back. Where did it go? I swear I just had it. I swear. You guys saw, right? You guys saw that I just had it and now it's gone again. Um, yeah, so I was oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh, there you are. They put you back. I have you on a pillow and it's not very stable. I'm so sorry. All right, we're gonna try this again without that. So I got halfway through the day on Tuesday and or was it Wednesday? No, Tuesday. And I was working on it because I wanted to make the hat and get it to her. Let's put it that way. So I was working on it. I spent a good portion of the day working on it and then ended up deciding I didn't like the way it was turning out. It was way too floppy. So um I ended up uh I was gonna pull it apart and I didn't. I had enough skeins of yarn that I could just start over because I wanted to get it out to her. So I started on it again and I finished that. So that was done. It was like almost midnight on Tuesday. And then um I had, oh no, was that Monday? I don't remember. I don't know. My days are all, oh my God, my days are all going together. But so I was working on that for her. And so I didn't get to make a video that night because like I said, it was like super late. And um when I got done with it, I cannot believe I cannot find this. You see the end anywhere? Anybody help? Um, I'm just rambling. And oh, there it is. Okay. So, so I didn't get to make a video that night because I was working on that scarf and then or not oh my god, which hat? And then yesterday I had my first wound care appointment for my feet, which I should have probably had like right after I got out of the hospital, which was of course the beginning of September, but um I just finally got the insurance put through, so I can actually go to the doctor. So I finally went. And of course, like anybody who's been watching knows I have big wounds on my feet and there's a whole story. You can watch old videos if you want to see. I've told the story a couple times on here. And so what they were saying is that uh I needed to go see wound care because they needed to get debrided and stuff like that. The so yesterday I went and that is not fun. Let's just put it that way. I no, I didn't love it. Um, as of course there was a lot of uh old, I don't know what the right word is for it. Like the feet are getting better. The actual like most of the wounds on my legs are getting better, but um the top of the feet are were the worst. They were absolutely the worst. And they definitely were not great. Let's put it that way. So they wanted to like okay. So when I was in the hospital already, they wanted to debride, and like that was supposed to do with that in surgery, which I never got. Okay, I never got to go to the surgery because they found something on my adrenal gland, and they were afraid that I would have bad reaction to anesthesia. So I never actually got to have them debride it in the hospital, which is what I wanted or what they were supposed to do. So I was supposed to go to wound care like right after. Well, of course, again, like I didn't have insurance, so you know, we waited, and now, of course, I've had time to heal, and my feet were starting to feel a little bit better, and and now I had to go get them chewed to pieces yesterday, and they hurt. They hurt so bad, and I mean, I can handle pain, and I know people say that, but like I can handle. I mean, I had both of my kids at home for Christ's sake. I had all natural at home childbirth, and so obviously I can handle stuff, but this hurt. And like, of course, when you're at the wound care, they give you lidocaine on your feet, so you don't feel anything. Well, so like when you leave there, you're like, oh, okay, well, it doesn't hurt too bad. Well, I got home and whoa, boy, it was not great. It was not great at all. So yeah, so that's where I am at. So yes, last night was horrendous. So of course I did not get to record last night. I was in tears all evening last night. My feet are just so they're raw. Like they're they hurt a lot. It's like somebody scraped at my open wounds. You know what I'm saying? It hurts. And So last night I was in no shape to record a video, or yesterday afternoon. Yesterday afternoon I was exhausted because I was so nervous about this doctor's appointment. Because I'm like, everybody's like, oh, look how they debride it, and they take. So yeah, and that's what they did. So I was nervous about it. So then, till I didn't sleep well the night before. Till I got home, I was exhausted from like being nervous, and then of course I fell asleep for like maybe half an hour, and then I woke up and I was like in excruciating pain. So I did not get to make a video last night. So I know I'm making excuses. And then today again, I was in a lot of pain, and of course, like I said, my husband's home on vacation, so I was tired. I'm just, I when I'm in a lot of pain, I get really tired. I don't know if anybody else experiences this. I just kind of want to sleep and hope that when I wake up, the pain's less. I know that doesn't necessarily make sense, but I don't know. Um, so I was tired all day today, and I didn't get a chance to make a video. So I thought I'd try doing a live tonight and see if anybody popped in or wanted to talk or anything like that. Um, I know I don't have a ton of followers on my channel, but wanted to see if anybody was available. I wanted to chit chat. I am working on this. I need to find a good way to put you guys so that you can see me crochet. Um, um, yeah, I don't know how to. I have to figure something out. The hard part is like I can't really go. I can't just like sit anywhere because of my feet and legs, and so I sort of have to sit here, and it's sort of not the ideal place lighting wise or places to put you guys wise, but I'm trying. So, um, so I hope everybody out there is doing well. I hope you guys are all doing good. I am trying my darndest here. Trying my darndest. Um, and I am, like I said, I'm working on a witch hat 'cause it's the day before Halloween. Look at these colors. This is the Karen Smash Cakes in this color. This is called Blackberry. Yeah, Blackberry. And this is a smash cake too, like I said. So, um, I'm hoping I feel good enough to get out for trick or treat tomorrow night because I absolutely love trick or treat. We get a bunch of kids and I absolutely love it. And we usually do themes and stuff like that. And just have a good old time. Handing out candy to little kids and teenagers and whoever else dresses up. I am an equal opportunity candy giver out. um, as long as you're not rude. That's all I ask. And like I said, we've been doing it for 20 years that we live in this house, and I've only ever had a couple of rude kids, like very few. And just I had like one or two that like came up and were like, "Oh, give me this," or tried to take the whole bowl or whatever. But very, very few. Very few. Most kids are respectful, even the teenagers. I know people get all butthurt about teenagers going. My teenagers don't go. They kind of felt like they got too old for it a few years ago. But the teenagers that do go, that's fine. That's perfectly fine with me. I don't care. Like I said, adults that wear a costume, kids that wear a costume, whoever has a costume, we're good, you know? And come get a piece of candy. I don't care. Last year, I've given to the mailman. I've given to the mailman's working late. I think it was last year or the year before the mailman came through as I'm like, "Do you want some candy?" And he's like, "Oh my God, I would love some candy." So we ran some candy over to the mailman. Um, just we actually had the one time the cops were coming through the neighborhood. I think I said this on another video, and they were coming through the neighborhood just to, they usually come through here just to make sure um people are being safe, and which is always nice. And they were driving through and they stopped and asked if they could come take a picture with our house because our house is really decorated up. And of course, I'm like, "Here, how's the candy?" And they're like, "Oh, thanks." It's to me, it's like a whole community event, and I absolutely love it. And it's just fun to dress up and fun to see all the little kids in their costumes and all the teenagers in their costumes and all the parents in their costumes, the dogs in their costumes. I mean, it's just a fun time. So, I do miss I used to my neighbor, well, it's actually my neighbor's daughter. She used to always come out when she lived next door. She's around my age, and we would hang out the whole time while our kids would go trick or treating with, usually with, well, sometimes her kids were with their father, but sometimes they went trick or treating with uh, other people in the neighborhood or like my kids and stuff like that. And then her and I would sit over here and just talk and laugh and have fun and hand out candy. And um now she lives in her own house now. She bought a house not too far from here, so she'll be out there, but now she's a couple miles away, so we can't do it next door to each other anymore. That was always our our every year tradition. So I miss my Ida sometimes, but that's okay. I am so happy that she has her own house and that it's everything she ever wanted it to be, and she got a nice house for her and her daughters, and that's hers and hers alone. So um yeah, so like I said, I'm just sitting here working on my witch hat, working on just keeping the Halloween spirit hopefully. And um other than that, not too much has gone on. Like I said, my kids are super busy. They've been doing parades and football games, and luckily their team, well, I mean, I guess luckily and unluckily, the team that they they are in band with, uh well, that they do marching band for, the football team did not do great this year, so they are not in the playoffs, which um it's good and bad. The kids could really use a break, to be honest with you. They have been busting their humps and working so hard. Excuse me. At band, they could really use a break. You know what I mean? So I'm glad to see that they're gonna get one. Although they may have a Halloween parade on Saturday, we're not sure yet. We're still waiting for confirmation of yes or no. So I'd love to know what you guys are doing, what you guys are doing for Halloween, what you guys are crocheting or knitting or diamond painting or bracelet making or fun stuff you're doing for Halloween or anything. Are you not a Halloween person? Are you getting ready for Christmas? I know some people have their trees up already. Um, isn't that cool? Like, that baby head spider. I love it. Absolutely love it. Uh, so yeah, I'd love to know what you guys are up to for Halloween, what you guys like to do for have any traditions, or like I said, are you a skip Halloween, go right to Thanksgiving person? Do you get really into fall and the fall aesthetic, the pumpkins and the leaves and the cornucopias and the turkeys? Or are you just a skip right to Christmas kind of person? Like I said, I know a few people that already put their Christmas trees up, and are working on Christmas stuff. Or are you working on Christmas crafts? Are you working on any Christmas presents for people? I would absolutely love to hear from you guys, hear what you guys are doing. Um, like I said, just I would love to know. I'd love to see you guys on a live sometime. I'd love to just interact with some more people and try to get this crochet community a little more uh active, you know. I know I need to do more videos. I know that's the secret to YouTube and stuff like that. Oh, I did want to show these. So I tried a new crochet pattern. Um, well, I shouldn't say that. I found a crochet pattern. I started it. I didn't like it. So then I made my own up. But these are for fingerless gloves. Oh wait, wrong way. And there's the other one. That's the fingerless gloves. Super colorful. These are red heart. I think they turned out really cool. So these are available in my shop too. And these are super thick and warm. They're like, I don't know if the camera will show it, but like they're thick and they're such pretty colors. So yeah, so that's the new stuff that's dropped in my shop since last time they did. I think it's super fun. And the fingerless gloves, those dropped in my Etsy shop. So if anybody's interested in them, they are available there. And there's, like I said, if you want witch hats for any time of the year, I still have plenty on my shop. If Christmas is more your well, if okay, let's move to. I'm gonna do a little plug here. So if fall's more your aesthetic, I do have a lot of fall washcloths, um, dishcloths in my shop, so you can use those for like kitchen decor. I also have, if you like, oh my god, I have a dry throat. I'm so sorry. If you like fall aesthetic stuff, I have all kinds of fall scented soaps. I have pumpkin pie soap, I have harvest soaps, I have um pumpkin cheesecake guest soaps. Those are really good. They're just a little soap with a pumpkin on top, and then they have I scented with pumpkin cheesecake. I also have a ton of wax melts in fall scents. I know I have like pumpkin spice latte. I have pumpkin pecan waffle, I think. Um, I know I have all sorts of fall vibe scents. And I still have Halloween soaps available if that's something if you like a spooky vibe at any time of the year. I have tons of those. And then moving on to Christmas, I have a whole bunch of Christmas stuff available in my shop. I have Christmas hats, I have a Christmas sweater, I have all kinds of Christmas soaps, all kind of Christmas scented soaps. And a lot of them are in like I have like little Christmas tree soaps. Those make great gifts. Um, some of those are scented with balsam cedar. Trying to think what the other ones are scented with. I don't know. I have all sorts of Christmas washcloths, dishcloths. I have Christmas coasters, mug rugs. Those come in like a gift bag, a crochet gift bag, and you can just pop them out of the gift bag and then use them as a coaster for hot or cold beverages. And then they go right back. They sit on your coffee table or your end table or wherever, or your dining room table as like they look like a gift bag with frills coming out the top. So they're super cute. You can check those out at my shop. Um, I have a whole bunch of Christmas hats, different kinds of Christmas hats. So I'm gonna be making more Christmas hats. So if that's something you're into, um, you know, I do have all that stuff available in my shop, and it is all available to ship right now. So I don't know what else. I don't know how much else. Like I said, I'm just working. I was hoping I get at least one person on here to talk to, and I could have a little chit chat, but that's okay. I could talk to myself. not the first time, won't be the last. Um, so yeah, so I'll just finish this video up. I like I said, that's been my week. Right now I'm dealing with a lot of pain and you know, they tell you to take Tylenol for the pain. Yeah, yeah, that's not good. I'm still in a lot of pain. Not that again, not that I want all kind of painkillers, but like this really hurts. They took a lot of skin off of my foot and I'm in a ton of pain. So yeah, Tylenol. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna take. It's not helping. Um, so yeah, I'm sorry. I hate to complain. I really do. I just I'm so tired of being a pain. Oh, I know. There's a lot of people out there that are in chronic pain and have been dealing with much worse pain than I am. But I have been in pain for so long, and I'm frankly exhausted from it. And then I think I'm getting somewhere, and then I go to the doctor, and they mess with my feet, and now I'm in a lot more pain than I was before. So it's just a little disheartening. You know what I mean? I guess you guys know. I hope so. I actually no. I hope you don't know. I hope you don't have anything like this and you never have to go through it. I don't wish this on my worst enemy. So this is got a little bit of top fun. It's not fun. Um, not at all. Good news is though, I do get my helper on Monday, so which is awesome because I can't, I they're giving me somebody to help around the house, help me a little bit. Um, because my husband's been had to take everything on and the poor man is exhausted and I just can't do a lot. I can't get upstairs or downstairs to clean. I can't get downstairs to do laundry. I can't, our laundry's in the basement. I can't even, go upstairs and put laundry away or clean up there or clean, my poor husband has to do well and so it's some help from the kids, but they're teens, so so you know, he's been trying desperately, but it's just he works full time, plus he's always picking up the kids, making dinner, doing all sorts of other stuff. It's hard. So they're gonna get me somebody to come um, help around the house, help they can make meals and stuff for me, so then he won't have to do that in the morning and at lunchtime. So that'll be super helpful. Um, for all of us, because then like that person can come and get me stuff that I need. I don't have to wait till my husband gets home, and say like, "Oh, I'm almost out of water. Can you give me some more water?" So um, yeah, I think it's going to be really helpful. It's going to be a change because I'm not used to having a stranger in the house. I'm not used to asking for help. I'm not used to having somebody help me very often. So yeah, there's that. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm interested to meet the person. I'm interested to see how it's going and stuff like that. And um, yeah, so it'll be interesting. It's going to be an adjustment for me, and I'm sure for this person too. So yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. The long and the short of it, I've been trying to work on some crochet. Have not been the most motivated with my husband being home. We've been hanging out and watching stuff. We caught up on like a lot of the TV that him and I watched together that we haven't been able to watch because the kids have been so busy and everything else. Oh, we played Power Washer Simulator 2, which I mean, I don't know if any of you guys are gamers, but that is one of the like most fun games. It's on Xbox Game Pass if this is something you have. Yeah, it is on Game Pass now if you have Game Pass Ultimate, and so you can play it for. I mean, I'm gonna call it free, but you pay it with Game Pass. It doesn't cost you anything extra. Um, and it's a brand new game. and it is super fun. Power Wash Simulator Original is super fun too. If you have not played it and you're looking for a game that is, I don't want to say mindless because it's not, but it's calming and it's a lot of repetitive. And it's also very satisfying because you get to like wash these things and it's like ding, ding, ding. And you get to do that completion thing that you don't always get to do. It's satisfying and everything's like super dirty when you start. So like you get to do that. It's a very satisfying game. It definitely is a good game to get your mind off of uh, you know, reality and the real world, which is not fun at this point. Not at all. So yeah. So we played that and beat it in two-player split screen. So we did that. We caught up with some shows and we've been working on some finishing touches to our outdoor Halloween display. We've been what else have we been doing? Um, just chit chatting and talking and taking naps and like the old people we are and just enjoying some peace and quiet downtime, except for my doctor appointment yesterday. So yeah, so that's pretty much all that's been going on with me. Nothing super exciting except for tomorrow night. Hopefully, because I absolutely love Halloween. Love, love, love it. Um, yeah. Oh, well, my husband and I did celebrate our wedding anniversary last week. Um, it was last Friday, actually, so almost a week ago now, and we just had dinner with the kids, and it was really nice night. And oh, and then we watched the movie Seven. Oh my god, our kids had never seen it. This is funny as heck. I'm so we were sitting here watching, or we were sitting here. We were like, oh, we're gonna order some dinner and stuff like that. So we ordered dinner, and then we decided to eat at home, of course, because I can't really wander about. So and it was our 16th wedding anniversary. Now we've been together well over 20 some years, 25 years, 20, yeah, 25 years because we got together in 2000. So um, but we've been married 16, and so uh we're like, oh, we need to put on like a scary movie. Well, my younger son doesn't really love scary movies. So I thought, well, I was going through the suggestions and I'm like, oh, Seven. I haven't seen that in a while. One of my favorite. It's not really a horror movie though. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, it's more of like a thriller. So I put that on and in the beginning they were bored. Okay. Again, this is an older movie. They're teenagers, blah blah blah. They're 14 and 15. They're not like like 12-year old. So we put it on and they ended up really liking it. Sorry, I thought I saw heard somebody coming down the stairs. And toward the end, and of course, but like, okay, so let me put my project down. So the best part about this was when we get to the end. Now, if you've seen it, obviously this is an old movie, so this is a spoiler. You should have watched this movie however many years ago. So of course, we get to the end. And instead of watching the movie, I turn to watch the kids because I know that the line, and you know the line that we say all the time that they have no idea where it's from. So we get to the part where Brad Pitt's like, "What's in the box?" He's like, "Your wife's pretty little head." And they're like, "Wait a minute. This whole time, our whole childhood, you guys have been like, what's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?" And it was his wife's head. I'm like, yeah. Did we just wreck your child? For like this whole time, it was a head in the box. I'm like, yeah. So yeah. So on that note, I'm gonna end the stream. It's been like 40 minutes and nobody showed up. So I'm not trying to sound. I know I sound like, oh, nobody showed up. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go take my yarn and go. So but that's okay. That is okay. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I really do. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're watching this after, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful night, or whatever you're watching this. I appreciate each and every one of you and choose love every day. Thank you guys.